In today's video, we're continuing our coverage on the Kaiju legendary MonsterVerse Godzilla x Kong The New Empire, which comes out at the end of March. So within this video, we're going to talk about some huge reveals that were released over the last 24 hours. So major spoiler warning. Now, I never give spoiler warnings, but I'm going to give a major spoiler warning for this video. So, yo, what is good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, MonsterVerse, pop culture-based content that I try to deliver on a daily basis. If you could, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know, did you out when you seen said topic that we're going to talk about? Also, become a channel member for less than $1. Literally. You won't even miss that money, and it helps support the channel massively, but that's up to you. Also, check us out on Instagram, at Warstu, to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Also, the set images that I'm going to be talking about, I've got to be very careful where I place them, but I am going to place them inside my channel page on Instagram. So there's a group inside my Instagram. It's a broadcast channel. If you join that and follow me on Instagram, all the pictures will be inside there, and everything that we're going to be talking about will be inside there. And also, if you could follow me on Twitter or x.com. Elon Musk isn't that rich. Why? Because he won't drop the Twitter name. It should be x.com, but it's still twitter.com. So let's break it down. So plot leaks confirmed massively. So over the last 24 hours, now I know what some people are going to say, so I'm going to give you a disclaimer here. Now, if you watch content that talks about theories, talks about spoilers, talks about leaks, then you're viewing and listening and taking information at your own validity. Now, the general audience, what I mean by the general audience is general people that go to watch movies and watch TV shows don't go looking for spoilers and endings and stuff before movies coming out. So this kind of content, it's not really for the general audience. It's for the MonsterVerse hardcore fans, if you like. So I don't even think I'm going to be ruining anything, because nothing I'm going to tell you in this video, I did not tell you 6 months ago in a plot leak video. But now we've had trailer 1, 2, and 3, the most recent one where SHIMO was officially revealed, and people are like, yo, Warstu, there is no SHIMO. Well, we see SHIMO in said trailer. We see SHIMO and SHIMO. There's the female one and the male one. SHIMO and SHIMO. You want me to do a video about that? I'll do one about that. But now we've got the context. And what's interesting is there's one sequence that we see in the leaks. I've given ample warning, where we actually see Titanius Warstu. Shut up, Warstu. Titanius SHIMO chained up looking at Kong. Now, what's interesting here is over the last few days, I don't even know, I will put all these images in the broadcast channel on Instagram, is there was a TV spot. I can't even verify if it's from a TV spot, but we literally see this sequence in trailer 3. You know, the sequence where Kong is looking really scared and he has to get his axe and there's an ice beam blasting at him. There's a different shot from a TV spot where we see a wider angle shot. We see Scar King in the background with his minions, with his chief, with his commanders, and we see Kong. But what's interesting in this leaked image, which I obviously will put in the broadcast channel over at Instagram at Warstu, where we see Titanius SHIMO is actually chained up, like said plot leak said. And he does look absolutely freaking massive. Now, it's worth saying it's not my idea to ruin anything for you. You clicked into the video on validity. I didn't ask you to. Okay, cool. I mean, SHIMO looks absolutely massive. And the more I see of Titanius SHIMO, not SHIMO, SHIMO is the female one and SHIMO is the male. Which one round? I've confused so many of you to the point where you think there is 2 SHIMOs. Maybe there is. But SHIMO looks so much better the more I actually see of her. So also in these images, now this was in trailer 3, you know the sequence shot where it looks like they're in Egypt, where we see Kong and we see Godzilla roaring up, and I knew there was something in the middle, and it has been confirmed and been verified that Mothra is rocking in the middle. Like I say, if you want to see these images for yourself, you can check them out over on the broadcast on, if I can put them there, I think I can. So also, Mothra has been confirmed. We already knew the queen of the monster. Actually, she's not the queen now, is she? Oh my God, there's going to be some Mothra fans that won't be happy because SHIMO is the mother of all Titans. I don't know, the Mothra fans are going to get really annoyed, but SHIMO is the first Titan. She's the mother of all Titans. So also, this is a big thing for Kaiju MonsterVerse fans. How tall is SHIMO? How big is SHIMO compared to Godzilla? Now, there is an image where we see Kong on top of Godzilla. We see Scar King on top of SHIMO. And Godzilla looks absolutely freaking tiny. They all look tiny, to be fair. I really wish I could put this picture on the screen right now. This is concept art. It looks like unfinished VFX to me. But in terms of size, SHIMO she looks twice as big as Godzilla. And we know this will not be the case because there is an image that apparently is from the end of the movie where we see SHIMO and Godzilla fighting. This will still be whilst SHIMO is under Scar King's control. But to be fair, SHIMO does look like she's on all fours. Top G, he's not fully erect, but he is stood up. And you can clearly see SHIMO is so much bigger. So if we briefly go over some of the leaks, it does actually confirm and validate information from months ago. So Godzilla and Kong have a battle in Cairo, Egypt, where Godzilla yet again gets the upper hand on Kong. Before Godzilla can finish off Kong, Mothra comes to the rescue to defuse the situation. And in said image, we see Mothra in the middle of Godzilla and Kong. So we know that is true. When Kong first meets Suku, Suku is still working for Scar King, jumps Kong along with a bunch of other apes. Kong then grabs Suku and proceeds to use him as a blunt weapon against them. Okay, we know that's true. We've seen that in trailer. Doug shows up as a cameo, stealing Kong's Death Jackal, he Haunted. So the next one is quite interesting because it's kind of a fan favorite. So there is an image of Scylla, and Scylla has been rumored, leaked to be in the movie for such a long time. There's actually an image of it. I can't confirm or verify if it's real or not, but Godzilla is supposed to fight Scylla in Rome during the opening of the movie in a Colosseum sequence, and we already know that is pretty much true. So also there is a shot of what I believe is Tiamat. Yeah, there's not much to say about that, but again, Godzilla is supposed to have a fight with Tiamat and he's supposed to kill Tiamat. We don't know if that's confirmed to be true or not. I mean, some of the test screeners say that, some of them don't, but we do know there will be a lot of Kaiju Titans. I'm trying not to go over stuff I've already gone over, but these images and trailer 3 really did reaffirm this. And if you go over one of the leaks, it says the French power plant, Godzilla fights and kills Tiamat in Greenland, and then uses its old layer to evolve. The implication is that some of the energy dispersed into the surrounding areas, which is why Godzilla is now Rose Pink Super Saiyan. So, I mean, it's interesting when you go over leaks and then images and trailers come out and back it up. Basically, to me, it tells me that 95% of the leaked information and rumors I've spoken about is pretty much confirmed to be true now. So it does also confirm that SHIMO is an ice creature. She has ice powers, but we already knew this based on trailer 2. Kong loses his axe during his first battle with Scar King. Now, we don't know if that's true because the way trailers are shot, they're very misleading. They're there to entice you into the overall movie to go and watch it. But we do see that SHIMO's Ice Blast slightly chips the axe that Kong has, which is pretty interesting because Kong's axe is mighty powerful. It's not weak. It's a really powerful axe. So, yeah, I mean, don't go around ruining these images and these leaked stuff for people. But to be honest, even if you're going to put a tweet out saying, yo, there's leaks going around, don't share them, don't ruin the movie. I mean, in my opinion, you saying that, you're indirectly leaking stuff because when you say, yo, there's some leaks out there, and if you've got somewhat of a following, people will go and look for these leaks because you said it. So if you do have a big following and you don't want anyone to know about the leaks, how about you don't talk about the leaks? Because then you aren't spreading the leak, even though if you don't spread the leaks yourself, I mean, I don't care personally, but you saying there's leaks out there, anyone with a big, account that says, yo, there's some crazy Godzilla X Kong leaks, whether it be on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, you're leaking it yourself. I mean, personally, I don't care, but it is interesting how it spreads like wildfire, and the people trying not to spread it turn out to usually be the people that end up spreading it the most because they've got the biggest following. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I didn't want to go over the full plot leak today. We're going to do that later this week. I just wanted to briefly go over said images and tell you what I think's going on. And I don't think any of them are fake, to be honest. I think they're all real. Why? Because they line up with literally every plot leak that's publicly out there. They leak up with all the credible information that we've spoken about here on the Warstu channel for the last 5 months or so. And it also, they do add validity to trailer 1, 2, and 3. Trailer 3 being the most recent trailer. I know a lot of you people are going to call it trailer 2, but it's actually trailer 3. And it's fascinating. For me, this is more promotion for the movie. This hypes me up. The image of Godzilla and SHIMO smacking against each other is awesome. And people knowing Mothra will be in it. Mothra's got a huge fan base in the Kaiju MonsterVerse. So all this does for me is hypes me up even freaking more. So let me know. I know a lot of people are still going to say SHIMO and SHIMO are not even in the movie. Well, they clearly are because they were in trailer 3. We did a video breaking down the trailer a few days ago when it came out, and we broke it down again in even slower speed. And you can even hear SHIMO twice in the movie. She has a new roar. It's very interesting. You can see Mothra in trailer 2. So realistically, do these leaked images reveal anything? Not really, because SHIMO is already out there. I don't understand the mindset of some people. SHIMO is a brand new character that Legendary Pictures has made for this movie in the MonsterVerse. Nothing is known about her except for information that's came up from said lot leaks. I mean, if you go back to the original information from the director from King of the Monsters, they didn't even say who froze King Ghidorah, really. I mean, Top G just had a fight. They didn't mention anyone else being there, but if you go back to the Call of Duty event, SHIMO or Space Godzilla or whoever it is was there. Don't take everything I say gospel, lads. I do joke around. I do have satire. I am sarcastic. You've just got to read the room or listen to the voice properly. But yes, the more I see a SHIMO, the better. And for me, it just tells me Legendary Pictures just release the official image of SHIMO properly, because there's nothing wrong. These images don't actually ruin anything in the movie. Okay, maybe Time It, they ruined that bit. Maybe Sylar, or however you say it, maybe they ruined that. Mothra and SHIMO were in trailer 3, so it only really ruins the cameo, the creatures that are only going to be in it for a tiny amount of time. It doesn't really ruin any big reveals for me. And like I say, the general audience don't watch my videos. These videos are really for the fandom, for people who are a fan of the MonsterVerse. Most general audiences, they may watch stuff like this after the movie comes out, potentially. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram. Just to check the images out, I will put them over there if I can. I don't want to lose my Instagram account. I'm pretty sure I can put them in the broadcast folder. If not, I'll put them on the story. I'll at least put a few of them up, so please follow me over there. When I get to 30,000 followers on Instagram, that would be cool. Check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, and I'll catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch you later.